Sunday morning, you're giggling from the other room.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? Oh dear.
Times the internet cracks me up.
I think that's a perfectly reasonable way to cook. Just browning it. Moving on. What have you found now?
He was getting his license renewed and they asked him if he wanted to be an organ donor. He said no. When I asked why, he told me it was because he didn't want the government to come knocking for any of his organs when he still needed them. He really thought that becoming an organ donor meant that at any time his organs could be taken. Oh dear. My husband left his phone and asked me to bring it to him. Driving there, I realised I forgot it, so I tried to call and text him.
I've seen that happen. I've a long time ago, one place I worked at, the van driver was out delivering, and as he was delivering, his van broke down. So this is before pre-mobiles. So he went to a phone box and he phoned into work and he said, "Look, I've broken down. What do I do?" And his advice he got from his manager was, "Well, are you near a phone?" He went, "Yes, of course I am. I'm talking to you." Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh dear. When my girlfriend pointed up at a bluish star and sincerely asked me, "Is that Earth?" Oh dear. Oh. Got dressed for work in the dark one morning, went to work, got home and realised I wore my wife's chic jeans all day. Asked him what event resulted in World War II, his response was 9/11. He was serious. How I know my girlfriend was cooking today. In case you can't see that, that's a smoke detector and bits on the chair. I can't read that one out loud. He shot himself in the leg twice while cleaning it. The same gun, 2 weeks apart. Edit. Sorry, yes, cleaning the gun. 9mm. Shot himself in the calf the first time. And then took out his kneecap the second time. Same leg. 2 months of surgery to fix it. If it wasn't so tragic, it'd be hysterical. My husband told me once that the white around your stop sign meant that the stop was optional. I believed him.
Why would he say something like that? He's sitting in the car as well. He could have died as well. Oh, he should pay for the fine at least.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
Anyway, as you might see, funny internet stuff apart. Michelle's off to get her done today. Yeah. What colour you going?
Blue and purple.
Ish. And ginger in between.
And ginger in between.
Yeah. So she's going to take the session with it and do a bit of time lapse, I think. Moving on. Oh look, it's raining. It was a lovely day out, now it's raining. Never mind, let's make some stovies. I'll try and show you how I make stovies. Might not be good. But
hello,
there we go.
good
Moving
people
on.
of YouTube. Look what I found. I don't have my contacts in, don't have my glasses on, and I have no makeup on, and I don't know if I'm awake yet. I haven't had enough caffeine. But where are we off to? We're going to Betty's to get our hair done and have bacon sandwiches and have girly good fun times and tea.
Yesterday we did ourselves a little bit of a treat. Michelle cooked us a brisket. Now the problem with Michelle cooking brisket for me and Michelle is there's only two of us, so you always end up with loads of meat left. Now I can't believe how much meat we've got left. It's a ridiculous amount of meat. There's actually almost a kilogram. There's 900 grams of meat left there. Now that would be a complete waste normally. But what I'm going to do is turn them into stovies. We can have stovies for tea, then we can freeze probably 2/3 of it and eat it over whatever period, just so we don't throw stuff away. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare everything now. I'm going to cook it in the pot where the brisket was cooked, and I'm going to use the gravy. And what I don't really want to show you too close to that because it's got a lot of the fat in it as well, so it looks a bit gross, but I skimmed some of the fat off before I pour it back in. But there's a lot of flavour in there, a lot of calories as well. But yeah, this is just, I can't throw what, 8-9 quid's worth of meat away. Well, probably 7 quid's worth of meat now. Heartbreaking. Anyway, this is my attempt to be frugal. Moving on. Okay guys, that's the onions cut up. Now normally what I would do, makes it sound like I'm a chef. What I would do is, say that 1/2 kilogram of meat, I would have used 2 large onions, but we've got a lot more meat than that, and I haven't got any large onions, so I've used 4 small onions. Yeah. Now it's time to get the potatoes ready. Okay. Okay guys, that's kind of potatoes that are peeled, and I'm going to cut them up in a short while. Now I've got 1.75 kilograms of potatoes there. What rule of thumb, double the weight of potatoes to the meat. Not quite doubled it, but it's and this is going to make a big pot. But it's okay, like I said, it freezes, so we can have this for a long time. Now all I'm going to do first of all, you've got 2 choices. You can use the fat off the meat that you cooked, or olive oil, just gently fry the onions. So I'm going to use olive oil. Fried off the onions, very slowly actually. They're all soft and feel when we're starting to probably caramelise. It's probably too long. I was doing something else. Now what I need to do is layer over the potatoes. That's the onions and potatoes. What I'm going to do now is put the meat on it and add in enough water to just add the juices from the cooking liquid, and then top it up with water to just below the potatoes. Remember, the meat's cooked. I really want to get the potatoes to cook. Okay guys, so the stovies have been cooking for 40-45 minutes and we'll have a see what's happening. 2 seconds to swap things about. Okay, I've stirred it about 3 or 4 times and that's kind of leaking now, like the potatoes are falling. So, yep, I'm going to call it at that. Turn the heat off. Wait till Chelle comes home. Rewarm it. And I'll mash it up actually. I'll get a potato masher and munch it all up. A little bit too much liquid in there. This is something that I usually do, but what the hell. And that's stovies for you, and that's our tea for the next 7 days. Moving on. Okay guys, and here's the finished product. They say it's a matter of taste, but around here it's kind of, they make the stovies very dry. I don't, because that's one, mainly because I always keep putting too much water in it, I can't figure that out. And 2, it's, I've been brought up with Lobby, which is Lancashire hot pot, same thing, and that's always a little bit wetter. But anyway, that's it. I reckon 4 to 6 portions in there, probably 6 portions. So with the 6 portions in there and the 2 meals, 8 portions, so that makes that £12 piece of meat. £2 a meal, that's not bad, we can live with that. Hi guys, I've just done something really stupid. Chelle rang from a friend saying that her parents were coming round, they're going to drop some firewood off for us, so I thought, I'll just run round with the hoover, take the washing upstairs, and what a mistake that was. That's all I did, and now I'm bleeding again, and not good. I feel awful, set me back a bit. I'm still doing work tomorrow, so I'll go and speak to the nurse about it tomorrow, but I'm now, like I say, I'm now bleeding again. It's be a lesson to you when they say take it easy, take it easy. I didn't think it was that difficult, just pushing the hoover around. Anyway, with that I made a fool of myself, probably set myself back a week, but I'm going to take heed now and I'm going to sit down and watch a film. I'm going to go and watch a Harry Potter film. Watch Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, because it's 2 hours long and it'll mean I won't get off my butt and do anything stupid. Chelle will be home in a couple of hours anyway, so she'll tell me off. Anyway, with that, I'm going to relax. Moving on. Okay guys, there's a stranger that's walked in the house.
Yeah, I have memory here now.
Bend over, bend down, you can see it all. Yes, completely different hair. Have you left yours?
All over Betty's floor, she cut like 5 inches off it.
It's just going to look short, isn't it?
She had to, a lot of it was dead.
So, you pleased?
Yeah, I'm delighted. What do you think?
It's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just checking.
Chelle's home.
I did time lapse, but it kind of gave out like halfway through.
That's okay. I've got the same problem. Apparently, I've been losing. I lost a lot of footage yesterday.
I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go and re-record something, but she'll do that later when I feel a bit better. Moving on.